Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. You know, over the past months there has been a lot of interest around this Ozark Trail Tipi tent. I mean, it is a really nice tent. It's not a very good quality tent, and I was having a lot of issues with leaking, and I've seam sealed it, and I've waterproofed the fabric, but it was still gathering water around the bottom because the material was saggy. And I actually think that might be my fault. I have a sneaking suspicion that I did that, just an incorrect setup. So before, I was taking the footprint, stretching it out, staking it down, and then putting the poles in, lifting it up. I think when I actually staked it out, it's too tight, and the peak cannot go up to full height. So I'm going to try to set this up. I'm going to stake just one part of it out, and then I'm going to put the poles in and see if I can adjust it a little bit better. So I will be back with y'all in just a little bit. I'm going to get to that point and we'll come back. So here we go. I staked out the back 2 stakeout points, and that's all it staked. So I got my poles here that are already coming apart. I'm sure this is going to be interesting trying to stand up. This is just kind of a first attempt, but I'm going to try to put these in and just kind of lean them up where my goal is these feet have locks. And the best I've ever done is getting it in this first lockout position. I really would like to get this to where it is all the way deployed in the lowest position. I think that will straighten out the sidewalls. But for now, let's just try to get it in there. Oh my goodness, we're struggling. I have to get this top. It is beating me to death. Wow, this is a complete crap show. So the tent's not even fully staked out, but I am seeing remarkable progress here. This was sagging down like this. I still don't know if this is going to work out as well as I hope. But it is better. This is much better here. You can see my pole is not in the correct spot. But the water was pooling and actually leaking through here. It cannot do that now. It's going to come on off. But it will still. I don't know. I had something else in mind that can be done. May just be a fair weather tent. I'll get back with you. So it is fully deployed, guy lines, everything. It's showing remarkable improvement from what it was. It's still not what I would consider great, but it is way better. These sides are straight because they were leaning almost down to the floor. So that's the trick. Put the stakes in, but when you find out where you want to put it a few inches in on every one of them. Then put your pole in, your big center pole, and then start tightening everything up. It takes a couple of more rounds, but you'll wind up with a lot better tent setup. It's a little droopy in some places. Like here, it's got a little droop, but the ground is not flat. So I think it's doing pretty well for what it's doing. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and give this thing another and respritz this thing right after I drink a beer, because my gosh, it's hot outside. It's so bad, so bad. Yeah, it looks way better. Yeah, it feels great out here, just great. And I was wondering why I was getting woozy out there messing with that tent. Holy cow, it's hot. On a side note, completely unrelated, my pump on my pool went out last week. Ready for a horror show? Dun dun dun! Crystal clear to the creature of the Black Lagoon in 1 week. So that's going to be fun. Guy's supposed to be here tomorrow to replace the pump. So I had some more of this left. I decided that I'm just going to go ahead and spray around this bottom one more time. Cheers. Well, that'll be the last time I'm going to feature the Ozark Trail Tipi on the channel. I can't believe how many people have watched it and commented on it in the last few videos that I've done on it. But it's a $90 tent. It's always probably going to be a fair weather tent. May keep out some light rain, heavy dew. Definitely not going to be waterproof in storms. But the adjustments I did to it's really going to help with that. I have another tent. It's amazing I haven't even shown it on the channel yet, and it's probably the best tent I have. So we'll do that one later. Right now I have to try to figure out how to make content that I'm not going to expire using or doing. It is bad. We're in June. It's not even July. I've got some thoughts in mind though, so I'll keep you updated on that. But that's it. The Ozark Trail 7-person teepee tent. It's worth exactly what I paid for it, not a penny more. But I retreated some of the seams on it. It needs more seam sealing. I ordered seam sealer and it did up like half the tent. It got the worst spots. That thing requires a lot of seam sealer, probably more as much as the tent's worth. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna sit here and have this beer, look out at my lima bean green pool, and we'll see y'all next time. Till then, y'all take care.